The death toll from the massive earthquake that struck Turkey and Syria rose above 11,200 as rescuers raced to save survivors trapped under debris in the winter cold. Officials and medics say 8,574 people had died in Turkey and 2,662 people in Syria from Monday's 7.8 magnitude tremor, bringing the total to 11,236. Nearly 50,000 people were also injured in Turkey and another 5,000 in Syria, officials and rescuers on both sides said. Turkish President Erdogan gave an update on the casualty figures during a visit to the earthquake-hit south, the epicenter of the initial quake. President Arif Alvi urged the Election Commission of Pakistan to immediately announce the date for polls in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Punjab and put an end to dangerous speculative propaganda on both the provincial and general elections. The Punjab and KP assemblies were dissolved on 18 January and 14 January respectively, after former Prime Minister Imran Khan had announced that his governments in the two provinces would dissolve their assemblies to pave the way for fresh elections. In a letter addressed to Chief Election Commissioner Sikandar Sultan Raja today, Alvi said that the election of an assembly is to be held within 90 days of the dissolution as provided by Article 224(2) of the Constitution. The President conveyed that it was ultimately the Commission which, if it failed to discharge its functions and duties, was to be held responsible and answerable for the violation of the Constitution of the country. Alvi stressed that he was under the oath to preserve, protect and defend the Constitution, being the head of the state. He reminded the Chief Election Commissioner and other ECP members about their fundamental duty as per their oath under Article 214 and 3rd Schedule of the Constitution. The President went on to say that one of the oldest democracies of the current era, the United States of America, was strong because it has never delayed its elections. Foreign Minister Bilawal Bhutto Zardari urged the federal government and the IMF, currently in the midst of negotiations to revive a stalled lifeline, to consider the plight of the flood affectees and ensure that they are protected from economic difficulties. Pakistan is currently in talks with an IMF delegation to release much-needed money under a stalled bailout program. A successful outcome with the IMF would also help to release money from other platforms that are looking for a green light from the lender. Unveiling a post-flood rebuilding project in collaboration with the United Nations Development Programme in Sindh today, the minister urged the government and the International Monetary Fund to provide relief to flood-hit people similar to the one given countrywide during the pandemic days in 2020.
ये है कि इस माहौल में, इस बहरान में पाकिस्तान ने जो दुनिया से मांगा, ईस्ट से लेके वेस्ट तक, इंटरनेशनल इदारे तक, जितना हमने मांगा था उससे ज़्यादा हमें प्लेज किया गया. Whatever Pakistan had requested from the international community, whatever the United Nations Secretary General had requested from the international community, our achievement is that despite these challenges, we were pledged more than what we asked for, and the people of Pakistan are incredibly grateful, particularly to the UN Secretary General, for his role in this entire process.
The Lahore High Court suspended National Assembly Speaker Raja Parvez Ashraf's acceptance of the resignations of 43 PTI lawmakers and put by-elections in 43 constituencies on hold. The court order was pronounced by Justice Shahid Karim on a petition filed by PTI's Riaz Fatiana and 42 other MNAs against the National Assembly Speaker's acceptance of their resignations and the Election Commission of Pakistan's denotification orders. The ECP had denotified 123 MNAs, including reserved seats, following the acceptance of resignations by the Speaker. During the hearing today, PTI lawyer Ali Zafar contended that the PTI MNAs had withdrawn their resignation before the National Assembly Speaker had accepted them. Zafar further said that the National Assembly Speaker's order was contrary to the rules set by the Supreme Court, claiming that Ashraf had only accepted the resignation to take political revenge.